7. Barrett outside the switch. Doncic goes on.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Did we just win that game? Did we really just win that game? Because we literally played the worst half of basketball I've ever seen this season. Like, that was the worst half of basketball I've ever seen by the New York Knicks this season. That was just absolutely atrocious, the first half of that game. The Wizards, we got to keep in mind, they're not a good basketball team. But after us humiliating them and just absolutely destroying them the last time we played them, they came out with urgency. They came out with revenge. And we still were the team that closed it out. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And it seems like that team just preaches this, like, every day. This team just preaches that. Wow, I still can't believe we came out with that win, 106-102 at Madison Square Garden. I bet fans love going to that game. It was not pretty whatsoever in the first half. We committed 4 fouls in like the first 4 minutes. They were in the bonus really quick. Bradley Beal was killing us. Russell Westbrook actually wasn't even that great. Yes, you could look at his stats and be like, okay, he had a good all-around game. I believe he had a near triple-double or a triple-double. But he was shooting just atrocious from the free throw line. He was shooting atrocious from downtown. But Garrison Matthews was killing us. Deni Avdija did struggle, but Rui Hachimura actually hit a big shot down the stretch. He played okay in this basketball game. Robin Lopez came in, was pretty solid with that hook shot, but we only made one single three, in the first quarter of this game, and I believe we only made like 2 threes overall in the first half. It was ugly. RJ Barrett looked like he was drunk out there. Looked like he never touched a basketball in his life. Julius Randle was struggling. We were turning the ball over. We couldn't hit any shots. We were fouling. We did not play smart basketball at all. We weren't moving the ball. Literally anything that can go, like, literally every part of the game was not going right whatsoever. Like, we barely had any assists. Like I said, we weren't moving the ball. We weren't making our threes. We weren't making our free throws. Like, I thought we did a solid job initiating contact, but we couldn't make our free throws. And it looked like RJ's worst game of the season. But RJ is just like, I'm so proud of this dude. He's only 20 years old. He can't even drink yet. And again, the Wizards are one of the worst defenses in the league. And we started off absolutely just horrible in this game. Bradley Beal was on fire, but then he cooled off. I don't know if it was taking off the headband or what, because as soon as he took off the headband, it was like a GG. He wasn't playing good basketball. It was so weird. I'm just so speechless. That game was so amazing to see. But yes, we weren't playing smart. We weren't playing fundamental. There was like no structure out there. Payton was horrible. It seems like RJ forces stuff because Payton doesn't pass him the basketball. Notice how RJ lets the game come to him when Payton isn't in the game. RJ played great when Payton wasn't in the basketball game, but let's be real, he just couldn't hit anything. Like, wide open layup or not even that wide open shots he usually makes it weren't going in at all. You could take a look at his efficiency and be like, he was horrible, but he made key plays when it mattered most. Obi Toppin's trash, but he actually had a couple nice steals down the stretch in this game. Alec Burks was amazing down the stretch in this game if it was the clutch free throws, getting to his shots from mid-range territory. Emmanuel quickly brought us a spark. Julius Randle was atrocious, but I got to give credit to Tom Thibodeau. Elfrid Payton sucked in this basketball game, as usual, but he put the guys out there that were thriving. He wasn't being a retard, and he didn't just throw Elfrid Payton out there just because that's usually what's written down on his sheet. He put out the players that were thriving and helping this team win this game. But literally, clutch defense down the stretch. The heart of this team is amazing. Down 18 points. We're stopping Bradley Beal when it mattered most. We're stopping their key players. And they fought. You could say they have more talent of Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal. They had those main guys over there. But we stepped up when it mattered most, and this team has so much heart. RJ Barrett, clutch 3. He couldn't hit a 3 to save his life in the first half. That and one he had at the end got me freaking pumped, and he executed from the free throw line. Again, he wasn't making free throws. He wasn't making three-pointers. He wasn't making layups. He wasn't making mid-range shots. He was forcing the issue. But in the second half, he just showed what he's capable of. Like, of what he can be in his NBA career, and he's only 20 years old, and Randle hit a ridiculous shot. Burks was hitting ridiculous shots. It was just down the stretch in this game, but New York Knicks come out with the W. This is more of like a reactionary type of video, because it's hard to do a post game because you had to see this game. I can't really describe this game. It was just unbelievable, and the heart of this team is just crazy. And no Bullock in this game. I think people don't realize how valuable Bullock could be for this team, especially when we can't get anything going offensively. We really needed him tonight. barely made any threes. I believe we didn't even make like 10 threes in this basketball game. You had a guy, Nerlens Noel, who was out. Derrick Rose continued to be out as he still has the condition. Nerlens Noel, of course, a very mature defensive player. We love his presence defensively. But just, wow. Knicks come out the W. Catch up with you guys at the post-game video. Peace out, y'all. And also, I just wanted to slide something in there real quick. I'm kind of like holding my tripod thing because it keeps falling for some reason. Taj Gibson, he shows he still belongs in this league. He was a true energy guy. He got like much needed rebounds for second chance opportunities. So credit to Taj Gibson. He rebounded the ball well, played solid defense, and had 10 points in this game. Let's go Knicks.